Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. In our last episode we were attacked, not too unexpectedly, by Brittany and France. Here, over her de jure claim on this county that we hold in the Kingdom of Brittany. That is going pretty well. We basically just stayed at home and upgraded our pact with the Kaiser into an alliance, and he has come in and won a pretty decisive battle with their main army, so we're now going to siege back our war goal, hopefully get ticking war score, and hopefully carry her to 100% where we'll get a decent monetary payoff, which would be nice. Also in the last episode, the health of King Glenn the Wise here has taken a sudden and dramatic turn for the worse. We'd been stressed for a while, but we became infirm and then incapable. So that's a total of -4 health penalty, which means we are probably not long for this world. But fortunately we have a pretty good heir in Malcolm lined up to take over, which will probably be happening pretty soon. So let's unpause. We are going to siege back our war goal here. Maybe assault it. Ooh, our alliance is broken down. We dissolved, we no longer have any marriage ties. I guess this is because our son-in-law has died. Alright, so Sholto is going to be coming home. Probably. Maybe not. Oh, she is at home, okay. There it is. He does seem to still be in our war, though. I guess he gets to stay in any ongoing wars. And there we go. We died comatose in bed at the age of 51. Long live King Malcolm IV of Scotland, so be it. So our heir currently is our sister Rose. Oh, this is the Rose that I guess married the commander of the Scottish band, though they're not actually married, so that's a bit weird, but anyway. I don't expect her to actually stay as our heir. People will vote for somebody else soon enough, I'm sure, ourselves included. So let's see, who's the best character? Maybe Rose is actually the best character. She is pretty talented. We can invite her to court and she'll come home, so let's do that. And sure, we'll just vote for her for the moment. I don't expect us to actually die at any point in the near future, so I guess it's not really urgent. We'll pick an ambition. I guess to groom an heir. That seems fine. We don't have any children yet. We can pick a character focus. The council, of course, is discontent for 2 years, I think. Maybe we'll hold off on picking a focus. We'll see if we have any problems with our domain size or anything that we need to compensate for. Let's not lead troops so that we don't die again immediately. We get super unlucky. Alright, people are going to vote for Duncan here. Okay. Alright, looks like we still have a domain size of 9. So we're fine there. Let's check on the factions. Our steward has increased revolt risk instead of collecting taxes, which is bad news. Not the worst thing that ever happened, though. I think we'll just assault these holdings. We should be able to get them back pretty quickly that way. At minimal cost. Okay, the Duke of Gwynedd is founding a faction. And the increased council power faction is becoming a problem. Okay. Galicia wants independence as well, which I'm not too concerned about if it's just him. These people are not too unhappy, though. They're at reasonably high opinion. Oh, we are defending against foreigners, which is going to be helping us out here. We do have honorary titles to give out. We have quite a lot of money to give gifts. So I think we'll probably do both of those. Galicia thinks he should be on the council. Maybe we can oblige him. Not that it will stop him being in factions. Though he's decent at martial stewardship and intrigue. We can fire the Earl of Dublin. So I think we will. gets him up to 56, so he might get out of his faction. The Earl of Dublin can be a commander instead, I suppose. Now let's see about everyone else's opinions, actually. So Gwynedd is pretty low. Everyone else seems at least reasonable. We'll give some honorary titles to these people in the factions. He's over 80, so he should get out already. And maybe we'll send a gift to Galicia as well. He's up to 95, so he should be fine at this point. Let's see how things go. Niece was born, okay. So it looks like we're going to be just fine here, but we'll have to see what happens once we lose the plus 25 opinion from being in this war. I guess we should go and maybe siege her capital or something. Speed things up here. She's got an army down here in Galicia. Also. But she's not sieging, she's just heading home. Okay. Our kinsman Gilroy needs an education. So let's see, he's affectionate, indolent, and curious. Looks like diplomatic is probably going to be the way to go there. We can probably go ahead and choose a focus at this point. So we can really get our stewardship up. Though I think the best things we can get out of the stewardship focus, or the rulership focus, are free castles, or cheap castles, which we don't need. We have our domain fully filled up, or the ambitious, and I think just traits as well we could get, which we already have. We choose a war focus, or maybe we'll choose a diplomatic focus to shore up our weakest stat a bit. Let's choose family. Even more fertility to go with the increase that we already get from our ambition. So we should be having all kinds of children very soon here. We can actually assault this. So I think we might do that. No, I better not. I know her army of 5,000 or 6,000 is down here, so I don't want to lose any troops if I can help it. We'd probably be okay, but why take the risk? In fact, her army is probably going to head up here to try and take this back, so we should be able to go and fight it there. I think we'll be able to finish this siege before she can finish a siege here. Or at least let's hope so. Kaiser is off down here, probably to siege some of these counties, unless he's got some other war going on. He absolutely does have another war going on. King Alfonso of Leon and the Pope are fighting an anti-papal war against him, okay. Yep, and there's Brittany. Speaking of anti-popes, there is a new anti-pope. Alright, their Duke of Connacht has used a favour on the Duke of Moray to make him join all their factions. So I think if we can just get Connacht out of this faction, that will solve our problems there. Our Duke of Gwynedd has also joined though. I think Connacht should leave at this point though. Alright, I think we can finish our siege of the capital and get over there to fight her before she takes this. And between the war score from this, the ticking war score we're getting in the meantime, and this battle, that should be 100%. Let's make sure that we have commanders in charge. That would be a good idea. Alright, easy battle, as expected. And 100%, as expected. We'll enforce demands, we'll get 900 gold, some prestige. And we're at peace. So I'm going to bring my retinue back home here before disbanding the boats. And we do have the option to hold a grand tournament. So why wouldn't we? I think our income is going to be pretty good now that we have our domain levies disbanded. It hasn't gone up that much, actually. I guess we're still probably reinforcing our retinue. But let's go and spend 200 gold on a tournament anyway. The prestige helps out with vassal opinion. I've sent forth messages around the realm to spread the word that a grand tournament must be held. Though, I think we're out of the woods faction-wise, really. We've lost the plus 25, but nothing too bad seems to be happening. If we could get Galicia out of this one, I'd be a lot happier, though. We've already sent him a gift. And an honorary title. Anything in particular he's unhappy about? Short reign, both ambitious. Nothing that we can really do anything about there. It's time to let the tournament begin, and for the next 2 months, let all show their martial brilliance. This is the time. Speaking of martial things, we should have our marshal actually do his job. Namely, train troops in the capital. Earl of Carrick has been tragically wounded during the tournament, and he's also stressed. So that's bad for him. The Duke of Connacht has been tragically maimed. He's also ill and stressed. Okay, well, kind of regret spending money on him at this point, but I guess it's okay. This guy has also been maimed. Well, we don't care about him. This guy has been wounded. And there goes the Duke of Connacht. Died after a period of illness, not from his maiming. So we have a new Duke of Connacht here, who is relatively happy with me. He's in hiding as well. Well, he's not that happy. He could very easily join factions at that level of opinion. We could appoint Gwynedd as our spy master. Yeah, I guess we'll do that, actually. And immediately send him off to Constantinople. Also need a new commander. I guess it could be Prince Kenneth, who actually turned into a pretty decent commander despite being slow. Good for him. I'm proud of you, Kenneth. Overcoming your disadvantages to be successful. Earl of Cumberland wants independence. And the Council Power faction is relatively powerful here. So maybe we can get Gwynedd out at this point, now that he's on the council. I can spare 102 gold and an honorary title. We'll see how that affects things here. This Earl has gotten second place. Did I miss third place? Or was there just not a third place? It looks like Connacht has a revolt on his hands. Unfortunate for him. Especially if he loses this battle. I've been spending more time with my wife, Richenda, lately. And though of course we did not marry for love, I can tell it is growing between us. So we like each other better, that's good. Incidentally, she has a strong claim on the Duchy of Sicily, which I didn't notice when I married her. So that's interesting. We can press that claim. The council currently would not approve it. But good to know that we have the option. And I'm waiting for the winner of the tournament to be announced. Surely any second now. Do we have some kind of modifier for holding a tournament? Did it just end quietly? I've been spending more time with my wife, Richenda, lately, and though of course we did not marry for love, I can tell it was growing between us, so we like each other even more. Our Duke of the Isles is happier. Our Council Power faction is just lurking on the edge of dangerousness. It looks like Gwynedd is out of it. Possibly we should do something about some of these other people, especially Duke Douglas the Drunkard, who I think is probably the most powerful person in here. $40 gold is a reasonable gift, I think. Though he'll probably die fairly soon. Alright, I'll wait till the end of the year, and at that point I'll have given up on the tournament actually ending. Alright, I suppose it's just everyone forgot about the tournament and went home. Dear Malcolm, I would like to invite you to join me for a small gathering of friends to dine and drink and forget about the world outside for a little while. Please be prepared to reserve a few days for this, in case we get truly into the spirit of the proceedings. Of course, we'll come to his carousing party. Sounds good. So, hopefully this improves his opinion of us. Increases the chances of him leaving this faction. He is just... guess not yet, but possibly after the actual party. Alright, so... assuming that the tournament is over, let's see what we want to do. How is England looking compared to us these days? They've got 16k. We've got 16k, so pretty evenly matched in our base strength. He still has a pact with the Holy Roman Empire, Brittany, and Aquitaine at this point, while we have just the Duke of Sicily. So, unfortunately, we can't use the Holy Roman Empire against him, or Brittany or Aquitaine, even if we get an alliance with them. Looks like some chaos down in Iberia, though. Let's see, what is the next door duchy to here? Okay, unfortunately one of the counties is part of the revolt, so I think declaring a holy war down there right now is maybe not in our best interest, because we'd end up with only 3 counties out of the duchy, which is just messy. And I don't think there's any other duchy that we can declare for and get the whole thing, unless we go all the way around to Granada, which we may be in range for. Not quite. I suppose we could take this county off them and then later take the rest of the duchy, but I'd rather take the 4-county duchy up here. So maybe we'll wait before doing that. The other thing that we can take care of is revoking the county of Ulster from Moray, which I would like to do. I believe Moray is our most powerful vassal, so weakening him a bit would be to our advantage. So we'd be making Moray weaker, Ulster stronger, which seems okay by me. So let's plot to revoke that. See if we get support. This is going to annoy Moray, of course, but I think we can probably deal with that. Although he could join this faction, which would be a problem. Our Duke of the Isles is happier. We should probably move our Chancellor, because I don't think our Duke of the Isles is actually in any of these factions. You can go to here instead. Alright, we're making 35 gold a month and we have a lot of gold, so we can probably afford some upgrades. And we'll prioritize castle towns, I think, until we're maxed out on technology there. I think we might be on most of these, actually, already. Here we need to do castle walls. Do the castle town here. And castle town is maxed out. Other than that, probably the keep is a good thing to make. Castle walls do slightly increase tax income as well, but I don't think that's too significant. I will do it anyway. Also, it's cheap. Here we'll just do the keep then. And just hold on to the rest of our money for the moment. Our Duke of Galicia has provided me with proof that the Bishop of Fortingall has been viciously slandering me. I don't think we care about that. We'll just keep it to ourselves. Okay. Well, we are out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it here for the moment. We'll hopefully be able to revoke this in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.